Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 19 of Bannerlord Mountain Blade replay. Here are the rules I follow or I keep in mind when I join a tournament to make sure that I have a high chance of winning. Number one is that I make sure that the tournament occurs in an empire town. So empire towns always allow us to have access to using our one-handed sword. I am very poor when it comes to what do you call this, hand-eye coordination, or even very hand-eye coordination, and also let's say like nimbleness of my fingers or hands, and especially we're playing with a controller, so we cannot just point and click. So tournament is very hard on for me. So therefore, for me, the easiest is a sword and shield, because we can always time the block of the enemy, time the swing of the enemy by blocking it with our shield, and then immediately following it with using our shield, and also moving around, stepping sideways or around or backing off, or we back off so that he misses us completely, and then we can hit back. So that's very first rule I follow is tournament only in Empire territory. Number two is that since we are concentrating on sword and shield, the very first the one of the critical points I want to invest in is one-handed ability. In a one-handed ability at level 50, this is the most important for me because it gives us a 2% swing speed with one-handed weapons. So that's the second rule, is that I will invest as soon as possible as I can into one-handed skills so that we can get up to this immediately. So that we have 3 points in vigor. I think that's enough. We don't have a small, of course, I would like to get it all the way up here, but you know what? See, again, this one will give us 0.25 attack speed with 100 weapons for every skill points above 250. So if we're at 300, you know, we can kill anybody in the tournament area, but we don't need that much. So this one, see, this is only 0.25 at 250. So we need 4 points for every 1% attack speed. This one gives us 2% attack speed. So that means we need to have like 8 levels just to get the equivalent. So why this one for me is very important, because we are concentrated on attack speed. So that's the second rule. Number one is tournaments only in the Empire area. Number two is level up our attack, our 100 attack immediately. And then as soon as we join a tournament, we will always concentrate. When we join a tournament, we will always concentrate to move, even if at the start of the tournament, if it's a whole melee thing, it's all about strategy. But the whole point that we have to do is we will access our one-handed sword. We might be issued a jousting weapon on horseback, or we might be given a bow and arrow, or we might be given a throwable axis or something. No, always as an alternative, they will give us a choice of a one-handed sword. The only time we cannot have the alternative source use of a one-handed sword is when they give us a two-handed axe or a two-handed sword. And those tournaments happen up in the Batanian and possibly also in Batanian and possibly in the Sturgeon areas. The Valandians are very happy. They're very jousting oriented, so we will always come up with a sword, with a jousting or with a spear or jousting lance on a horseback. And we don't want that. So even in the Valandians, we can still climb down our horse and go to a and use our one-handed sword, give up our jabbing stick, our spear, and then if there are other fighters in the field that drops a shield, we can go and pick it up. Anyway, so again, the third rule is to go back to our one-handed weapon, regardless of what they issue us, except if they give us a two-handed weapon. And so we cannot do that. Anyway, so let's see. And then number 4 is that make use of the tournament area. There usually is either a rock in the middle or one end of so that we can actually hide behind it. Or the other thing is, in the Empire area, there are doorways at the edges of the tournament field. We can use them to lure cavalry units to come to us, so that once they charge into the small enclosure, we can swing away with our swords once or twice and attack the horse. Even if we don't attack the person, attack the horse. Because once they are unhorsed, we will prove our ability with the one-handed weapon will take them out. That's the 4th item. The 5th item is all about target. I'm always usually I don't target the body, and I always do slicing movements from the right to the left or left to the right. Sometimes I don't know how to handle the blade, and I stick them straight on. Sticking them straight on doesn't do as much damage, but swing strikes does a lot of damage. Especially I'm aiming for the shoulders, neck, and head, because a few blows to those heads will put them down. Number 5 is that our first armor is always our head before our body. Our head, our shoulders, and then our body. In our starter, when we started our first tournament, we were dressed in nothing. We don't have any headgear, we don't have any armor, we have nothing, and we were still able to prevail because we were hitting the head of the people of our opponents. Anyway, once we are fully armored, we can now be very relaxed. We can be very relaxed in our tournament. Okay, let's show this as in okay, they're offering a judgment for the victor. Okay, so here let's put the rules in place. So we've already picked an Empire town, number 1. Number 2, we will always go for our one-handed weapon, depending on whatever they give us. So that's number 2. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is a melee thing. Okay, so here, that's why I'm pretty confident I will always bet. Accept. And then join. So we are given a horse, right? So look at that. We're given a horse. And we're given a spear. And I don't like this. So I will crash the horse. Get off the horse. Ouch. And then go for the sword. Ow, ow, ow. See, okay, the spear is very hard when we have to kind of see. These are holes in. There are holes in the arena walls, like here. So while right now we're still on the open field, that's okay. I'm looking around for a foot fighter that might actually have a shield that they dropped. That's an archer. Okay, let's. Oh, ow, 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 ow. See, okay, let's get rid of these guys first. Oh, he doesn't have a shield. No, he doesn't have a shield. So what they gave us are archers and see, okay, we have to avoid them. So that's a problem with so many horses running around. Okay, this guy's dead. This guy's dead. That's why. So aim for the horse first. That's why. Always aim for the horse. Oh, that's another guy down. Okay. See, sticking doesn't do much damage, but slicing, we do a ton of damage slicing. I think we won this round. Only this poor guy is remaining. I think we can pick up a horse. No, an archer. Problem is, yeah, we're. See, just hit the horse. Hit the horse. Once he's on foot, it's over. Okay. Anyway, this episode is primarily about tournament fights. You know what? Let's go back here and then let's pick up the bow. Because he keeps riding around, so no. Cool. Now we go back to our See, he's dead. Okay, so that's the process. Okay, that's just one step. Okay, and then again, see, in the Imperial area, when we see a matching like this. Over here, we knew it was an all melee fight, right? Everywhere, it's like all in. Here, it's one-on-one, so that means we are automatically armed with sword and shield. And therefore, that's where we're strong. And we won't go for that guy. Let's not go for that guy. Oh, those two guys are going for us. We are running. We are running. We are not gonna do anyone because you know what? They will... Yeah. Let them fight it out. Okay. That's called tactics now. See, this is called a speed. The speed. See, we were aiming for the head most of the time. Again, that's our following my points that I raised. Once we follow those steps, I've been following those steps, and I have been winning most of my fights. Oh, this is a 2-on-2, so very likely we might not be aimed with a sword. Oh, we are aimed with a sword and shield. Okay. In this case, we go for the warrior first. For this guy, yeah. See? Okay, now he's dead. He is dead. He is dead. No! See, I mean, the thrusting doesn't kill him. But slicing, yes. Ow! I think this is one of our guys. Yeah, this is Saeed the Scholar. We gave them all kinds of heavy armor, so that's why we have a hard time killing him. Okay, this guy is no problem then. This is a Vanadian hardened crossbowman. He will be down in 3 hits. Unlike our own people, we put the best armor on them. They actually turn out to be the biggest threat to us. Like here, we were going up against Saeed. So both of them, barrel chest, they're all our own people. So that's also good in the sense that even if we lose to our own people, see, it's all headshots. So look at this, it's all heads, 3 shots, and he's dead. That's why it's like, that's the rules of the tournament. It will greatly increase our ability to win, and we get 6 renown. Okay. Leave. Okay, and then I will save this. So I think those rules of the tournament, if you follow them, or I keep following them, and I have like at least 90%. wins. I think I might have lost only once, and that was in an all melee fight when all four of my companions, my teammates, just died. Okay. If that's since that's the case, let us save this, and then we can uh, continue on with the regular show. So I'm just using that, and I will do another one in another tournament just to prove it, and again in an Empire territory. And the progress of the tournament will more or less follow the same format. Okay, let us check on Veron Castle. I think we want to meet with the castle, not town, and its empire. And so it will show up here as Veron. And we will see who the owner is. The owner is Ekarand. Ekarand. And where is Ekarand? Oh, he's last seen near Veron. Okay, the other one is town, which is Orticia. And the owner is Voleric. And last seen in Ormondfard Castle. Where is Ormondfard Castle? Okay, we can track it. Where is that place? Ormondfard Castle. Oh, way up north here. Okay, okay. Okay, see what we're still trying to do here. Let's go to the smithy because we still haven't succeeded in buying or bartering for a settlement yet. We don't know. I don't want to do any other settlements, other race or other faction settlement because simply because they're harder to control. We have always that problem about we have a different race. So Iron Spatha. Come on, give us that three-pointed, I think, falchion blade. No, we don't need the studded grips. Jeez. We're supposed to have 100% learning ability. Man, we don't have that. I don't think we have that. Okay, we'll have the other guys do this for us. No, 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 no. Ouch. I did not realize that we have accumulated so much Pickaxe. Good thing we have a lot of companions. Okay. Oh, we still have more pickaxes. Okay, we're out of pickaxes. Let's do wooden hammers. Okay, I think we're down to... Okay, time to refining stuff. $140. Yeah, we want Aliyah to get to 250, right? She's now at 249. 248. Come on, come on, come on. Give us 2 more points. 2 more points. Yes, 249. Come on. Rolling, rolling. RNG, RNG. No good. No good. Okay, let's forge some swords. See, nothing here. We didn't see anything new. It's still this one. This is the pointed falchion blade. That's what we want. It's similar to this, right? I think this is also... Yeah, pointed falchion blade. Problem is that, you know, they should have made it available as soon as they made it available for the 200. It should be available for the 100 too, right? I don't know why. It keeps showing up. I mean, it's at 302. I guess we're all tuckered out. Let's wait here. Spend a night. Oh, Ekarant! That's the guy, right? No. Let's continue to get the whole night spent. Okay. Trade. Not enough. What can we get? I don't think they have anything of interest to us. Did they produce more oil? Clay, beer, grapes, olives. Huh, nothing really. What we can sell them are all those stuff that we have. Lordly plate. What does Anathanos? Lordly plate. What does Sora have? I guess we can sell all of these. Nope, 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 too much, too much. We sold too much. Yeah, we sold too much. Okay, we're done. And we just saw Ekaran, right? I guess he must be back in his castle. Wait. Yeah, I see Ekran here. Is it? Yep, that's him. Okay, we're trying to do a transaction here, right? Okay, there goes our timer, so I guess this would be a good place to cut the episode right here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you join me in the next episode. Bye!